my world free. You set my world free. You set my world free. You set my world free. Yeah. Nothing can compare to. I set myself free. Nothing can compare to. Yeah. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free. I found you in the YPG. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free. I found you in the YPG. You set my world free, nothing can compare to this. You set my world free. Yeah, I set myself free, nothing can compare to this. I set myself free. Say I will not doubt myself, and I'll believe in myself in the YPG as I level up with every move. We'll take it to another level, another level, another. We're going to another level, another level, another level, another. I've been down, down before. Feel like a whole world just wants my phone. I've been trapped by what they see me for, but now I'm free, free to go. We'll take it to another level, another level, another level, another level, another. We're going to another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another. You set my world free, nothing can compare to this. You set my world free. Yeah, I set myself free, nothing can compare to this. I set myself free. Say I will not doubt myself, and I'll believe in myself in the YPG as I level up with every move.
What's good, fam? Hope you guys are all doing good this Wednesday afternoon. We are here with a something extra episode to work here, to give this something extra, the added fuel to make you not just to think better, not just to be street smart or smarter, but to actually have the right mindset in order for you to know exactly how to deal with your problems, to deal with the day-to-day young people issues. Now, what I want to talk to you today has a lot to do with an elastic band. It's an interesting understanding, which when playing with this, which I'm assuming you probably played with it or possibly played with it, especially in high school. If you were a backseat squad, you probably disturbed a lot of people with this right here. And the interesting thing about it is that the more you pull back on it, the greater the action when you release. So the more I pull, the harder is that release. I got a couple here, so I don't have to keep picking them up, because I figured, if I just do a minor pull, it's just, well, obviously I won't be able to show you guys where it landed, but it's clearly not violent enough. But if you really, really, really want to put this thing into effect, some people, would put the paper here and you turn it around. I hope I'm not teaching anybody anything that you shouldn't be doing in classroom. You should be in classroom learning and not using rubber bands as a weapon. But the intriguing thing is that the further you pull it back, the greater its reaction, the greater its work when you use it. Not to mention that this is obviously made to be stretched, it's made to be stretched. It's made really to stretch, and it becomes more effective when you do that, because if it's something larger, then you can obviously, bind it with a rubber band. Now, what does this have to do with your life? What does it have to do with my life? What is the something extra lesson we have to share with you today that literally I'm using an elastic band? Well, I'll tell you plain and simple that in life, we get stretched. In life, we oftentimes get pulled back. How many young people today are celebrating their victory from their matric results? They were accepted in UCT, they were accepted at WITS, they were accepted in UJ, UWC, they were accepted in a whole bunch of different universities. I would fail to mention or call out all the different institutions. And by the way, a shout out to those of you who did make it and those of you who did well, those of you who are looking at your results and proud of your work. But I also want to address those of you who might say, I didn't make it. I didn't get the results I was looking for. I want to specifically address those of you who were perhaps pulled back. You were expecting to go forward, but instead you were pulled right the way back. You were planning, but with your results, unfortunately, you might not be able to pursue that career, maybe not yet, but you might not be able to pursue the course you wanted to do this year. I want to tell you that it's not the end of the road. But what's actually happened is that the effect of you being pulled back, you can either just let it slide and dwell upon this, or further allow it to further pull back until this rubber band snaps, or you can allow that setback to actually help you reach the top and actually help you achieve the dreams which perhaps right now you won't be able to achieve it because you might not have received the results, obtained the results you actually wanted. Heard the unfortunate story, as we hear every year, of those who unfortunately they definitely give in to the pressure and they succumb to the pain of that failure. And I want to say to you that if you are one of those who find yourself at this given moment feeling like a failure, feeling like everything's just pulled you back, everything's just holding you back, I want you to take an elastic band and learn from it. It's pulling you back, but this is an opportunity for you to kick back. Use the opportunity. Perhaps the new year has begun, and when you look at your life right now, you look at your situation right now, 2026 has already been a hideous year for you. In just about 14 days, you might say to yourself, this year has been hideous. You might have lost something which was dear to you, or someone who was or is dear to you, a person who meant so much to you. You might have lost this person, and you look at that situation and you see it as a setback. You see it as something that's pulling you back and there to stop you from reaching where you should reach. I'm here to say to you that use this opportunity for you to fight back. Use this opportunity for you to snap back into action and snap back into the great achiever you were born to become. In life, we are always going to have to deal with setbacks. We're using this shout out that if it ain't gold, it ain't good enough. But you're not going to get gold every single time. Even champions, even winners don't get gold or didn't get gold every time of their lives. There will be moments of setbacks. There will be moments in which everything a winner fights for will not happen. Everything you train, you give it your best, you sacrifice the most of yourself. And I know it is frustrating because there's nothing worse than you giving the best of yourself, but it feels like the more you give of yourself, the further and further and further away you are from obtaining or achieving that dream or that desire you've always wanted to obtain for your life. I want to say to you that regardless of how tough things might be right now, regardless of how much setbacks or pullbacks you've had to deal with, whether it's a train of things which has been going on for many years, it might be a snowball effect of things which it's not just from 2025 to 2026, but it might be something that's been coming for a very long time. I want to say to you, don't let that hold you back. Don't allow that to impede you from achieving and obtaining that dream you have for yourself. Use that as a thrust for you to fight back. And I say this because I've also had those moments. I also have not just had, but I also have those moments of being pulled back, those moments in which I feel like this is the time I'm gonna get it. This time I'm gonna get it right. Now is the time. I got this. And it's like the more you fight for it, the further and further away you get from that thing you want to achieve. So here's the ultimate lesson. It pulls back, but the further you pull it back, the greater it strikes. And I mean, right now I wasn't meant to launch that one, but it went. Do you know why? Because the more I pulled it, the more it fought back. You might be giving up on fighting. You might be this moment saying to me, PJ, I don't feel like fighting anymore. I don't feel like it's worth it anymore. And the moment you do that, you don't just give up on your dreams, but you're giving up on yourself. And giving up is always the easier alternative. And we always console ourselves because we've always got an excuse for failure. We've always got an excuse to quit. Every person who quits has a reason for quitting. Nobody just quits because, I like quitting. No, but that person quit because clearly it wasn't working out. They have an excuse. They have a motive. They have a reason. I want to say to you, don't give yourself that motive, or better said, don't listen to that motive. Don't listen to that reason. Listen to the voice of reasoning. Listen to the voice of instinct that says to you, you've got what it takes to be a winner. You've got what it takes to be a champion. Fight back, strike back, go and get it. If you did not get the results you wanted, get back at it. Do that bridge. Go upgrade. It wasn't time, I know, but it's setting you back 6 months. I don't know how many months, maybe an entire year, which you're going to have to wait for you to be able to rewrite. Don't permit that to impede you from getting what you deserve to get, where you deserve, to reach. Is it the loss of something? Fight back. Is it the loss of someone? Well, don't be stuck to the loss. Cherish the great memories. Cherish the great moments with that person. And honor his or her memory through your own legacy. Fight back with your own drive for you to get where you have to get and to achieve what you have to achieve. Maybe it's something that's been ongoing right now in your life, that setback. Use that setback as the thrust you need, as that momentum you're looking for. The more I pull back, the more strength I give this thing. If I just do this, it can literally just fall like right here or go nowhere. It literally doesn't do anything. But the more I pull it, the more it reacts. That was a slight pull. Now it reacted a bit more. And the more I pull it, the further away it's going to go. And this is how it should be. When people say to you the things that tell you that you don't have what it takes to launch and to take off and to reach where you're supposed to reach. When the words of people try to set you back, try to really pull you back, use that as an opportunity. I'm even afraid of doing this because if it hits the camera, I don't know what's going to happen there right now. But at the end of the day, that's how you should be. Be careful. The more you try to pull me back, the more you should be careful, because that's when I'm really going to fight back. That's when I'm really going to react. That's when you're really going to see what's in it in me, because that's what going for gold is. That's what going for gold. And literally don't accept silver or bronze, although you will get it sometimes. And at times you're not going to get even a participation, not even a participation certificate will we get in life. I've had those moments. I know the frustration. You're not the only one who's frustrated. We'll always have our moments. Let me tell you something on a real. There are moments we're here motivating you guys and we need that motivation ourselves. There are moments where we're here telling you guys to do things and we're praying to have strength to do that very thing we're telling you to do, because we know it's not easy, but we also know that it's worth it. I can say to you that not quitting is a lot worse, not quitting is a lot worth it than the pain and that regret of not fighting back and of giving up along the way. So I want to say to you, what is it? What is it? Let it be an opportunity. The more people push you, the more you believe in yourself. The more people try to diminish you, the more you grow. The more they beat you, the more you rise. The more you're put down, the more you remind yourself that if people are trying to pull me down, that's because I'm above them. You know, it's always you using that as an opportunity. 2026 should be our year of success, our year of victory, our year of achieving the unfathomable, the things which we've never thought of even achieving. But guess what? You might not ever achieve it. You might not achieve, let me not say ever, but you might not achieve it this year. Are you going to allow the year to stop you from reaching your dreams? Are you legit going to allow your challenges to dictate where you should be, what you should be, when, how, where you should actually be, what you should be doing? Are you really going to allow that? I don't think so. I think that winner instinct is inside of you for you to go for gold and never give up. And I want to remind you that if at any moment you feel the need to get in touch with us, you want to get in touch with me specifically in our DMs, you can attention it to PJ, and I'll be more than glad to try to assist and help you guys use that opportunity, your setback, as an opportunity for you to bang, take off, reach the top, and not allow even the sky to be a limit in your life. So if you want to DM us, don't feel alone. Don't give up. It's not the end of the road. It's a detour. And this detour will bring to you a lesson. By the way, in failure, we learn a lot more than in success. With failure, a great lesson is taught. And I'm not saying this to console you. I'm not saying this for you to feel better. Not at all. But I'm saying this out of a reality that in failure, that's when we really learn. We even learn more about ourselves, because in failure, a lot of people give up truly on themselves and on their dreams. But you can use failure to really bring that drive inside of you and say, now I'm going all in. If you need our help, the VYG fan is here for you guys. All right. On the 28th of February, we're going to be having the Who Am I event. You guys will hear more and more about us talking about it. And I would love you guys to be our guests. We will be at the grounds, but also throughout Mzansi, we'll be hosting the Who Am I event. Get ready for everything you're going to see happening here on our channels and our social platforms. And you are our guest. We're going to have a couple of intriguing challenges. I was having this meeting with the team last night, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to be intrigued with what we're going to be bringing to you guys at the grounds. All right. And this coming Saturday, the Vibe O'Clock, 7 p.m., we will be having the Vibe O'Clock. I hope to have you guys joining with us. And if not, well, you're just going to have to deal with the FOMO that's going to be happening in your life. Don't set yourself back. Don't suffer with FOMO. But come and join us this coming Saturday, 7 p.m. for the Vibe O'Clock. All right, that's it from my side. I am gonna be out of here, but if it ain't gold, I wanna remind you that it ain't good enough. We out of here.